Hey, my love tribe. Welcome to Sarita's Intuitive Love Guidance. My name is Sarah. I'm going to be doing the daily Divine Masculine. We're going to see how he or she is currently feeling towards you. And I'm also going to try to incorporate a third party situation in this reading. So if your person is involved in a third party, it could be past energies that could be affecting your person as of right now. So this could be why there may be some tension or stillness or quietness with your person. So let's go ahead and see what is the major emotions of how your person is feeling today. I'm going to be doing a longer reading today. I know I've been doing some morning coffee readings, and it's been a while since I've done a more in-depth, and so I'm trying to give what my people want a more longer reading. So let's go ahead and see what is Divine Masculine's major emotions. So we have a delighted, elated, thrilled, very happy energy. So your person could be feeling very ascended a little bit, a lighter energy, maybe trying to come in and bring some playful energy towards your way, because I feel like there's a little worried energy. I'm also getting that they were kind of worried that maybe they messed things up with you. Maybe there a lot of tension and disruption in their current environment with a third party situation that has caused a lot of stress and anxious energy between you two, and is a little worried that they could have a missed opportunity with you. And so I just feel that this person may be trying to mask something going on in their life. It may not be as happy and go lucky as they seem, and they're trying to portray that. But deep down, there could be something underlying that is causing your person to feel a little bit anxious as well. So let's see, what's the major energies of how he or she is feeling towards you currently? How does Divine Masculine feel towards Divine Feminine today? We have shadow work. So your person has been trying to work through some shadow work. Maybe that's clarifying with that sound on my computer. What else is going on with how he or she is feeling? There's a surrender here, trying to release, trying to let go of maybe whatever has been causing them to feel a little distressed and upset and anxious. And I do feel that this person may have been hiding that with the hoodie energy, really trying to mask any pain that they're going through. What else is going on with how he or she is feeling towards you? There's something here that is one-sided at the moment. There's a lack of equal give and take. Maybe there's some burdens or baggage that is weighing the situation down with you, or between you and the person that you are thinking of. And so there is a little off balance at the moment, but I do see there's an awakening energy to the person that you are thinking of. This masculine is awakening. I do see green energy here. And so to me, that reminds me that their heart chakra is opening up and they're becoming more awake to maybe their emotions. What else is going on with how he or she is feeling towards you? We have a jealous energy with a triggered. There's some kind of insecure energy that this person may be feeling, or there's some insecurity energy in the relationship that has triggered a lot of discomfort between you and the masculine. Something may have happened in the past fall, September, October, November, December, or there's going to be something significant for you and your person this coming fall. There's going to be some kind of action coming your way, a possible turning over a new leaf. Because I feel that this person is really in mental anguish and really are wanting to restore some balance, let go of it, release any heaviness that they may be carrying. what else is going on with Divine Masculines today. So there's a message about trust here. My heart is opening to love and guiding me back to you. So there is an energy of your person really trying to come towards you. And number 2 in the major arcana is the High Priestess. So there is some hidden feelings, some secrets that the person has not been quite honest with you about their feelings, and you may be feeling like they are coming towards you. There's something that they are not opening up and telling you. It's like a secret keeper energy, but do know by spying in on their energy, there is an energy of them wanting to come towards you. And number 9, we have a mission card. Because of you, I'm starting to see what is really important in life. And maybe they took you for granted. There was something here that they needed to kind of work through, some shadow work. Number 9 is a hermit energy, a Virgo possibly. And so maybe this person really had to go within, do some isolated energy work. They had to do some soul searching and going within to really sit with their feelings and emotions. But there is an excitement here of some kind of lighter energy of surrender. A possible energy of coming towards you, a visit, going to see you, communicating, messaging you if you haven't heard from them. Let's clarify these energies. What is the shadow work that this person is feeling? Ooh. So we have Judgment, cat's eyes here. I feel like this person has been maybe playing some mind games with you. There was some kind of illusion. They weren't really being completely honest with their situation, that when y'all were talking, there was some situation. I keep getting a third party. And so the Judgment is here with the shadow work. They really had to find some balance. Really be in this place of growth and truth and coming and sitting with themselves and actually judging themselves with this hermit energy of going within and doing some soul searching. I'm also getting that some of their friends or family really put things in perspective for them about whatever they were doing with you, Divine Femmes. What is this surrender energy? Authenticity and instincts. I do see that this person, emotions may be a little uncertain because like the tide, they can be in and out, very flighty energy. But I do feel with this surrender and authenticity, there is some instincts and intuition that this person is really wanting to show you who they truly are and release any uncertainty or past baggage that they're trying to clear up at this moment or already has. What's this one-sided energy? They are spread thin. So the one-sided energy is there are some things that they really still have to kind of figure out. And maybe they have already done that. And in the past, they were spread thin because they really couldn't give you the whole pizza. They can only give you a slice, a piece. And this is why it was very of that one-sided lack of equal give and take. But something about you was very tempting. And so they could not stop indulging with you. But at the same place, they weren't really receptive to giving you that whole pizza because of a situation that they were dealing with. And maybe you were dealing with as well. I can't say it's all on the mask, and maybe there's some baggage or third-party situations that you're going through as well. And so it just kind of was a very off-balance situation. Just kind of right person, wrong timing. What is this jealous energy? Because you could have been healing from a past situation as well. We have choices and anxiety. So I do feel that this person could be a Taurus, doesn't have to be, with this bull energy. But there is some kind of stubborn, prideful energy that this person doesn't want you to be without them. And so I feel like they're coming towards you to make things right, but they are a little anxious of which direction to take. It's like that push-pull, like, should I go this way with her or him, or should I try it this way or her with him? Or maybe I shouldn't be doing it. Maybe I should back away. It's just a lot of uncertainty, and so the person is at a crossroads of what to do because of some kind of insecure energy. And that could be from past insecurities that is really hard to get back to balance and more stable and stabilized. What is this triggered energy? And this trigger could be by rejection, feeling rejected by you, triggered by a karmic third-party situation that they can't allow them to come forward just yet. So we have greener grass, character support, and hot and cold, inconsistent. I do see that when this person gets triggered or when things get a little hot and cold, it could show on their character of if they're there to support you through difficulties when it comes to emotions and feelings. It's that fight or flight when things are rough or hard, like a mountain, obstacles and challenges. They tend to be very flighty due to them not being the greatest in supporting emotions and feelings, and so it may feel like they don't care, but they are just kind of in this muzzled speak your truth. They have a hard time expressing emotions and dealing with emotions, and they are now seeing that the grass wasn't greener on the other side, that they shouldn't have left, and they should have reached out and been there for you or fought for you and made this work, versus maybe going back to a comfort zone of a third-party situation. Because that is them not speaking their truth and being authentic and living a life that they would like to, and not just go back to a comfort zone, financial restraint, or a situation that they needed to close that door but kind of struggled to do that. And I think that's the damper influence. There's a third party situation that really dampered you and that person's connection and influenced a lot of issues between you two. So let's see what else is going on with your person today. How does he or she feel towards you? How does Divine Masculine feel towards Divine Feminine? So we have moving secretly. I'm moving in silence. Things will change soon. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have fatal event. I'm sorry for what I've done. There's not a whole lot I can say. So there was a situation, an event that really went down and really killed the connection, or really put a damper on the relationship of any potential of being able to make something work. But do know they are moving secretly. I think this is that energy of, like I said, there was some hidden knowledge or secrets that this person's withholding, that they're coming towards you because they don't want to be without you. There's something about you that they can't let go. And yes, they may have really had to figure out a situation that they got themselves in. And so that's why they could be moving secretly. I do see a beach energy coming through. So maybe someone lives by the beach. Maybe it's just spirit showing me about water and emotions. Maybe that tide coming in and out. What else is going on with how he or she is feeling towards you today? Wow. Soulmate energy. You are my soulmate and dream come true. With an empty stage. I feel empty without you. You're the spotlight of my heart. And that's the thing. I feel like if y'all are in separation at this current moment, it has been a long time since you two have talked, do know that they do feel empty, but right now they are trying to make some sacrifices. I think maybe there are some family sacrifices, past relationship sacrifices. They have to close that door in order to move forward towards you, so they don't self-sabotage the connection again, or just continue to be in the same pattern over and over again, teeter-tottering back and forth with a third-party karmic situation. And so sacrifices are things that you have to do even though you don't really want to do. And I think they had to do it for some healing. They have avoided it for so long, and they kind of can tell that it has been a big disruption in moving forward with you, Divine Femmes. And so I see a red rose here, and whenever I see a red rose, I do feel like there's a reconciliation coming for someone. Let's see what this person is moving secretly about. What is Divine Masculine moving secretly? Tell me more. We have a child energy with just have fun. So this is the Sun in reverse. Wow, guys, look. The Hangman in reverse, on hold, resisting surrender. So that's the thing. Things are on hold right now because they are making some sacrifice. I do see that they're getting in a more playful, lighter energy, thrilled about their life, maybe wanting to finally make a shift, a change, because whatever they were dealing with, like they were resisting surrender, as in they were resisting living their authentic self, and they put their life on hold just to make someone else happy or to stay stuck in their comfort zone because it was security. It's scary to change. It's scary because maybe they had kids and it was something they had to kind of figure out. Also, you know, I feel like with the child energy, somebody was emotionally immature, emotionally intelligent. Like there just wasn't very intelligent and mature when it comes to their emotions and relationships. What is this fatal event energy about? So we have in limbo, lack of direction. And I do feel with the Eight of Cups, this person did walk away, or you walked away because there was a huge event that was really heavy. And it was due to this person keeping you in limbo with a lack of direction in the connection. Ooh, that rhymed. Bars. Just kidding. Okay. But there is a messenger of wands here. So fire energy could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. But there's a powerhouse of energy. So this person is finding that spark, that passion within them. Because why? We have an Ace of Coins. A new beginning. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. But there is some growth here. There's some potential. There is some newness here that this person's coming forward towards you. And if you haven't heard from them, it's because they're moving secretly. So do know things are working on your behalf. They are orchestrating something, but they are not telling people or you about it. What is this soulmate energy about? We have lacks direction. And that's the thing. They know who you are to them. They know that you hold weight in their life. They just lack the emotional intelligence and emotions to really handle a person of your caliber. You are someone that is very intimidating, who maybe has it together. And maybe you have more direction in the love department, in relationships, and with your emotions. But this person definitely lacks direction because of an uncommitted energy. We have a Three of Pentacles. And they have a hard time doing it together, team building, coming together. And Three of Pentacles is usually a third party situation. And so they couldn't really quite commit to you because they may have lost motivation from past hurt relationships. Maybe they didn't have the best parents to mirror them what a healthy relationship looks like. And so it really didn't motivate them to be in a very committed relationship because it's scary. And they lack direction in that. Let's see what this empty stage energy is about with your person. Why do they feel empty without divine femmes? Wow. They feel empty, and so this is why there's a new beginning on the horizon. I feel with the star energy, wishes are going to be granted. There could be an Aquarius energy or a Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel there is going to be some kind of wish granted for you, divine femme. Something that you've been praying about, asking for clarity about. You will see it. You will get the signs. And do know that there's going to be some kind of spotlight that this person's going to shed when it comes to expressing. Because look at this. We have the High Priestess in reverse. And as I said that with this card right here, number 2, the High Priestess at number energy, silence, keeping it all in. They have really been moving secretly. They have been really holding their emotions in. Because they know if they came towards you or expressed it to you and comfort you by how they feel, they knew that their current situation or environment wouldn't allow them to fully be able to give to you, if that makes any sense. And so as much as they wanted to comfort the connection and soothe you and give you lots of love, they had to really make a sacrifice in order to heal a situation and heal themselves, that dark night of the soul energy. What is the sacrifice about? What do they have to sacrifice? Breaking cycles. This is the Wheel of Fortune. So they really had to learn some hard lessons in going in long periods of time of not talking to you or in separation. Really was challenging them because look at this 10 of Wands energy. 10 of Wands is usually a heavy energy to carry. They're carrying all these wands, and this person is carrying a lot of emotions and baggage. They're dealing with heavy load of stuff. And it was something that was beyond your control, their control, to really, actually more of your control, because they are in control of their life. They just have to be more empowered to make empowered decisions for themselves and not be influenced by anybody or a third party to live a life that they want. And this is a sacrifice that they've made, divine femmes. And it was a heavy sacrifice, a heavy load for them to really push through. You know, bearing the cross is a heavy burden. And so they really had to handle something in order to break a cycle, a pattern. In hindsight's 2020, you may not realize that when they are ghosting you, when things are tough and you feel like you're in the valley, in the desert. But hindsight's 2020, so when you come back, and they do come back, you'll see why it had to happen. What is this healing energy? I see canoes, and so I don't know if the canoes energy is someone who likes to kayak or canoe, or there was a very isolated energy that they really had to go within with their emotions, with water surrounding them, which water represents our emotions and feelings, and sit with themselves like a very Virgo, isolated separation energy. What is this healing energy? And as you see, this rose is surrounded by water. Guys, look at that. Self-love, time for reflection. This person is surrounded by water. It's like a water fountain. Ace of Cups in reverse. Overflowing love. They have a lot of love for you, but at this point, they really had to choose themselves first and really sit with themselves to reflect. Because, oh my goodness. Thank you, Spirit. As I kept saying, emotional immaturity. They repressed emotions. They lacked the emotional intelligence to show up for you as a person. Because King of Cups is in reverse, emotional mastery. They didn't master that. And so therefore they weren't a king in being a very mature energy of cups, which is your emotions, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And so we have 2 cups energy here, and they really, really had to either go to a beach. Like I said earlier, I saw a beach. And thank you, Spirit, for bringing that out and confirming. So this is a very interesting energy, and I hope it kind of gives you an understanding that your person had to do what was best for them at the moment, and it may be hard going through something and not hearing from them and being in separation and being in mental turmoil, and even also accepting that they have to be with a third-party situation. But that's their lessons. That was something that they had to break. And with the 10 of Wands, 10s represent endings. And it is a very heavy energy that they were carrying. And it would have been a burden. It would have been heavy baggage moving forward with you that they have to really learn to release and let go. What else is going on with Divine Masculine on how he is feeling towards Divine Femmes? How does he or she feel towards you today? A lot of secrets, a lot of High Priest energy. They are hiding how they feel because they are lovesick. They are frustrated. They're heartbroken. Some of them are depressed. This person looks like they're stuck in bed. They don't want to face reality. It's kind of very unawoken, sleepy, depressed energy. And with depression, a lot of people want to sleep because they want to sleep their issues away. They don't want to face reality. And it's just easier to stay asleep. I see like someone taking sleeping pills just to numb reality, because I feel like there's something here with a family, whether they are handling a family situation that they can't be completely honest with, a third-party karmic situation, or they have a family with you and there is some frustrated, heartbroken energy. Someone has a baby on the way or already has a baby and is hoping that he or she comes back home. This won't resonate for everyone's situation, but this is a collective. So just take what does and disregard what doesn't. I'm also getting that someone maybe had a baby and lost a baby. Maybe a rainbow baby. I'm not quite sure. But I am feeling a lot of loss that someone is feeling at this moment, and they're holding that in because they don't want to tell you that. So this is very specific for someone, and do know that they do care. It's just when things are challenging and hard for them, they tend to run and isolate themselves and kind of go in mental caves and deal with it themselves. What else is going on? And some of this is like y'all met their children, and so they are heartbroken that things didn't work out, or you introduced your children to them, or vice versa. I don't know. Spirit's giving me a lot of messages at this moment, so I'm just going to just keep it moving, or else I'll sit here trying to give everyone a message who's going to be watching this. What else is going on with how he or she is feeling? Lipstick stain, mind marking territory. So your person's going to be coming forward and wanting to make you theirs again. They're going to be trying to mark their territory with you. And they may use food to get that, because that's a way to kind of reel you in. So be mindful of that. But there is some comfort food. There is something about you that is comforting. This is definitely old news, old issues that may be coming up if y'all meet up together. So try to prepare yourself for that. They may be eating their feelings. That's a coping method. Some may drink. Some may do certain things. But there is an apology coming your way. Because when they see you, they're going to be, if they're going to be out in a bar or out places, they're going to be looking and searching for you. And I also feel like if y'all are not in the same town or whatnot, they are forever seeking and searching for a person like you. And so this is why they want to make you theirs again, because there's like food for the soul energy here with you. You're just this one of a kind, like a unicorn energy. Let's see. What is this secrets kept energy about? Divine Femme and awakening. And see, this is the vision that Spirit was giving me. This person is alone in a very isolated energy. You know, I did see a kayak at what I was envisioning, but they are holding you in. They are thinking about you. They're awakening. They're wakening up to who you are, because maybe in the past they knew who you are, but they just weren't able to come forward and really, I'm also thinking they just took you for granted. They didn't realize how amazing you are. And so every person they meet or deal with is not you, because they're always searching and seeking for a person like you. And so there's a secret here of them wanting to heal a connection with you, Divine Femmes. What is this lovesick energy? Why are they feeling frustrated and heartbroken? They feel some strong connections with you. There's something about you that they connect. Deeper than a 5D level situation. Something about you is so deep. Very intellectual. You're a very deep emotional person. And it has really got them really thinking about their emotions and wanting more of a connection with you. Something may have happened in the winter, and if not, then they are feeling a little left out in the cold. And so there's something about you wanting to come forward. Tell me more about this frustrated, heartbroken energy. Metamorphosis. Yeah, guys, and I see some kind of fall energy. So as we saw earlier in this reading, we had a fall card. And this one is like pumpkin, so it could be, you know, September, October. But fall season definitely is from September to December. And so there's a lot of shifts and changes happening. The moon energy here is they're tuning more into their intuition, getting out of that 3D surface level, because there's a lot of regret that they feel. What is this family, children, togetherness? That one came out very quick. Self-worth. And this could stem from their own family issues, own inner child wounds and traumas that they really needed to break, that kept them really stuck and forever bleeding on to the next relationship, and just very stagnant energy. And so this could mean a multitude of things. Maybe they're just trying to find their confidence back in building a family together. But also I get that if they are in a third party situation, something about it they've been very stuck in. And so they're really trying to find that healing and confidence to work through some shadow work to get out of that stuck energy. What is this lipstick stain? Why are they trying to make Divine Femmes theirs? There's something in the material world with a karmic partner that I feel like they messed up in the past. This is the 3D energy, whatever they got going on in their environment. Wow, look at this, guys. I feel like they were settling. It was very comfortable energy. Maybe a childhood person, or maybe someone that they knew for a long time, or married or whatnot. But there is a separation coming here, guys. And this is why there's an energy of them coming towards you and them secretly moving, because they're going to be coming forward in the 3D to make you theirs again. What is this comfort zone? Because something is not working. Whatever they're dealing with is not working, and they could eat themselves away. They could drink, put themselves in work, and try to bury themselves at work to avoid reality, because they feel so tied and bound to that toxic situation, because it's a comfort zone. If you're not used to healthy love, you will forever stay in a karmic third-party situation, because that's all you knew. And it's a comfort zone. If you never had healthy love, or even by your family showing you that love and appreciation, you will forever trauma bond to a past relationship that's not good for you, because that's all you knew. And a healthy relationship, a thriving relationship, is scary. And so you revert back to something that holds you back. What is this comfort? What is this coping method that they are feeling? Wow. And so there's a mirroring energy here, Divine Femmes, that I feel like you may have been mirroring the same thing. There may be some things that you've been trying to eat your feelings away, or suppress, or deal, or find ways to kind of get out of that tied and bound energy to your person. But do know there is a mirroring energy that y'all both feel this strong connection, that there's a situation that just required separation in order to filter and purge some dark night energy. What is this old news, old patterns, and past thoughts? Yeah. See, this is the thing. This energy is surrender. I feel like whatever past situations that may have a lot of cracks or brokenness, this person is wanting to surrender. They may be just wanting to let go of the past. Like, can we not talk about this? And when I looked at the answer is no. They both have that cracked mud. And so there is an energy here of this person maybe turning away from the karmic, surrendering, because they've been receiving signs to take that mask off and live a life of authenticity. What is this sorry, apology, sympathy energy about? Shadow work. They've really been working on themselves, facing their shadow side, facing reality, facing some inner work. And this has been some kind of conclusions here of some kind of ending. Keys represent solutions. And so that was a solution. They really needed to be isolated and go in separation with you to really work through some things. What is the seeking energy that this person is wanting with you? Wow. They have learned some lessons. They become a little bit more wise about something. And they feel this grief. And they are wanting to receive some kind of communication, receive some kind of love from you, or they're actively seeking to be more receptive versus pushing you away. Tell me more about the seeking. Yeah, they're seeking some forgiveness. They are seeking some forgiveness. They had a lot of pride and ego, but this took some time. It took a lot of quietness. It took a lot of ghosting for them to really wake up and really devote this energy to themselves. Twin flames are usually two flames, and this one is a very singular energy, and it really required them to sit with themselves. It's like a caterpillar and a butterfly. When the caterpillar goes in the cocoon, it has to be by themselves to evolve, to change, and grow in the dark, guys. You know, a caterpillar is in the cocoon in the dark, and that's where they're growing and evolving, and they really needed to devote that time to themselves. And this is where that metamorphosis energy of them really evolving and coming out of a situation that they really needed to work through. And they hope that you forgive them and have some kind of compassion and understanding of that, which I feel like you do understand. It's just sometimes we battle with the emotions. You know, it's our logical side is like, okay, we know this is the logic of what's going on. And so when people ask you like, oh, how are you doing? You give out all this logic of like, I'm okay. I know it's because of this, this, and this, and this. But actually, like, how are you doing emotionally? Not the logical person, but the emotional person. How does that make you feel? Because there is things that we suppress in our emotions that we could struggle with. But the logic could help us handle and deal with our emotions and comfort us as well, though. But just make sure you sit with yourself emotionally and really sort through those, because healing is revealing. And when you're more in tune to your own feelings and your own triggers, it definitely helps higher your vibration. I always say, you know, replace vibration with emotional energy, you know. And when people try to manifest and try to be on that high vibe energy, where's your emotional energy at? That's where you're going to see where you're at. You can say, I'm good, I'm happy, and all that. I'm okay, but really check in that your vibration is your emotional energy. Okay, guys? So let's see what he or she wants to say, and let's wrap this up. Oh, I actually need to check in on the karmic situation. We'll do a quick karmic, okay, guys? I wish I could share my good news with you, and I think that's them moving secretly, and they wish they have treated you better. They know that they could have given you better, but hindsight's 20/20, and so it's all about change behavior versus just an apology after an apology. I want to be more than friends, so, you know, I feel like they're going to try to come in and be this playful energy, but do know that they are wanting to be more than friends because they want to tell you how they feel. And they really did lose themselves for a little while, but there are some things that they wish they could take back. That maybe they said hurtful, or take back certain actions that they have done. And now they know. All right, let me go ahead and get a quick energy check in on the karmic. So how does divine masculine? Let's get some tea real quick, guys. This is going to be the masculine and the karmic side. So we're going to do a quick karmic reading, guys. Little bonus. How does divine masculine feel towards the karmic? Wow, so this masculine is plotting. Someone is up to no good, and this is why they are moving secretly. There's something here that they are planning, and it could be dealing with something of a loan, a financial restraint, maybe a house, a home situation, maybe child support. I'm not quite sure, but this is something that I feel like this relationship is past due. They're no longer loaning their heart, their times, their efforts anymore. And so they're really figuring something out to get out, if they haven't already. What else is going on with the divine masculine on how they're feeling towards the karmic? Inspiring. People look up to you, admire you, you influence people. So something, I'm getting the divine femmes, you're really inspiring them to finally live in their truth, to finally get what they want. Because I feel like they've been studying, watching, becoming more wise, ascending, expanding their knowledge and who they are as well, really going within, because there's a more planning energy here. They are really doing some inner work here. Tell me more about how divine masculine feels towards towards the karmic. Conclusions. There's some endings here, guys. There is some endings here. Wow. And then the planning energy comes out again with the court, guys. So if your person is married, then there is some kind of planning of a separation, a divorce. This could be something, maybe a soul contract. If they're not in a marriage or anything, then they're planning to leave this soul contract. Maybe there is some legal matter in the way, child support, financial restraint. Maybe this is something that they are staying with a karmic because they have court issues, maybe. What else is going on with how the karmic feels towards divine masculine? Woo, something just flew out. Guys, if this doesn't line up, this is just so funny. I mean, really. This person's pissed. I'm sorry, but this person is upset because of this contract that this person may have already admitted. Maybe this karmic knows about you and you have inspired this person to really take the planning, the steps, and they're really upset. And this person could be holding back money. Maybe they're trying to save because they know that this person's leaving them. I'm not quite sure. What else is going on with how the karmic feels towards divine masculine? Oof, mad and angry with a family energy. They may have a family together, or maybe this person desires a family. I'm not quite sure. Maybe they found out you have a family together. There's something here about a family. But they are really upset. Maybe they were introduced to their kids, or they love their family. I'm not quite sure, but do know there is some frustration. What else is going on? Bills. Late stress about a bill broke. This could be something financially, but also if it's not a financial restraint, then this relationship, like I said, is past due. You know, this relationship is done. It's gone beyond the expiration of what this relationship should have been. And there's a lot of competition now. I feel like this karmic is either squaring up, there's envious, there's rival. They know that there's competition because they're like, who are you talking to? Like, what are you doing? And so they are wanting to take some kind of action, reconciliation, travel, movement. Whenever I see this energy, I always think of Washington, D.C. I see some kind of city life, maybe New York or some kind of high city, but this is like the capital or whatever that is. And they are getting downloads and visions. So this person, I see a travel energy movement. I don't know if this person is going to be moving, or they know about someone traveling and they're like, what are you doing? I don't trust you. I don't trust you. And this person's feeling very disgusted and is like, I'll be single, or they already are single and they're playing this I'm done energy because they're pissed. I'm also getting that they found out that you traveled with them, that person, and they're finally getting some downloads about that and has been on this person's bumper about tell me the truth, and they have not, because they don't want to tell them because they don't want to deal with the consequences, or if they did tell them and this is why they're disgusted. All right, guys, well, let's just kind of end this with an advice. Let's see, what advice do I want to use? All right. What advice do you have for the divine femmes that are watching this? What advice do you have? Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Divine femmes, stay disciplined. I know if the masculine comes back, it could knock you off your alignment of all the hard work you're doing. Maybe lose your focus on what you have going on in your life, or is your business or work or schooling. But just make sure you use wise discernments when it comes to your masculine and laying your healthy boundary down. And if you have any doubt, I release the need to know all the answers. You don't need to know what's next, divine femmes. You don't need to know what's going to happen. Just be present. Don't be anxious. Don't try to overthink everything. Be in the now. Just embrace, bend, be flexible, be open, but no expectation, no disappointments. And then one more energy that I want to give, if I can find my cards, but oh, here goes. What advice do you have for the divine femmes? Well, I think we had this last time. What advice do you have for the divine femmes? Ooh, you've got time. So if you, like I just said, thank you, Spirit. They be coming through when you feel like you are rushing God and the universe. Hey, the universe is saying you got time, okay? Slow down. As I tell my kids when they're anxious and they're trying to do something and they just are fidgety and they just don't do anything right, or they're just, I tell them, slow down. You know, you're right where you need to be, okay, guys? Ever wonder what would make life's fleeting pain and sorrow totally and unquestionably worth it? How about living forever, wildly in love, and love wildly? You have so much to look forward to, the universe. So really just be in the now, guys. Trust the divine timing. I know we want it when our timing versus God and the universe's timing. We want it now when we want it. And we live in a microwavable world where we just kind of get anxious and need it now. But be patient, my loves, okay? All right, guys, much love.